Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Aries for October 2021. So, before I begin, I'd just like to welcome everyone to the channel. And, wow, okay, they're writing words in front of me. It's almost blinding. And I don't understand it because that word makes no sense. But I just saw the word impeachment, but I don't know what that means, and I'm not going to try to. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry about the allergies here. Um, yeah. So, um, if you're new to the channel for the very first time, I'm going to just go over the format in a few minutes. And then, first of all, if you're, after watching the video and you feel called, if you'd like to get an angel reading with me, you can go to my webpage, theangelschool.com/services page. Now, for this month, and since the pandemic began, I'm still offering my special offer, which is my half-hour reading for 1 full hour. So that's my $77 half-hour reading for 1 full hour. And you would just select it as it's written there, the half-hour reading, but within 24 hours on the first business day, I will send you a confirmation email noting the special offer. Okay, and all the instructions are there for you to set up your appointment and just follow that. Since we're in Mercury retrograde, I should start saying this. Make sure that you respond to the email, even if you're not ready to give me your dates and times. Just say, "I got it," okay, so that I know that you got the email. All right. Okay. And so I don't know, but Aries, I could just say in general, there's a lot of chattiness going on here from your angels and the spirit world. So it's a little distracting. So see if I can focus, and that might be telling me something as well, because it seems random, like a lot of random thoughts, as though they're presenting randomness. So I'm just saying Instagram, I'm seeing just all kinds of words. Some words of emotion and different things. So let me tune in. Oh, but the card on the left first is from the Major Arcana. It will also represent the Archangel that you'll be working with for the month. And it highlights the major themes, lessons, influences that are sort of moving throughout your life. And then the card on the right will be a message from your guardian angel, and from the Minor Arcana, which highlights the day-to-day lessons or activities, or the ways that the major lessons are unfolding in a sort of shorter time period as well. And might also offer us divine prescriptions or advice about how to work with that major lesson that or influence that's in your life at this time. All right, so let's first focus and really just sort of connecting with your heart space. You can just place your attention right in your heart chakra. And just simply breathe. Take a deep breath in and out. And I'm seeing a tree. And the tree trunk keeps shifting. So the trunk of the tree was sort of like a person at first, and the branches sort of felt like an umbrella, which is my sense for someone who's feeling a little unsettled, and so they need to feel safe. And the umbrella is sort of a sign from the angels that they're covering you during any storms that might pop up, right? That, we take our umbrellas with us when we, to prepare for, the weather, inclement weather. And sometimes we get caught without it. But the angels are letting you know they're, have you covered in that regard. But I really feel, because of even my own unusual kind of randomness in this beginning of this video, which is not typically me, I feel like that you're unsettled, you're not quite focused, and you got a lot of things going on. You're very busy, and you like to be moving, as the fire energy. I mean, you like to be involved in doing things, but it might be time for you to slow down and to channel that energy, all of that energy, into something that's really important, or something that's going to really be successful, or something that's showing sign of momentum and positive direction. Like, they're writing the word oxygen, and I feel like you don't really breathe, and I mean, by that I mean intentionally breathe. Make sure you're taking deep breaths, because what that does is that gathers inspiration to you from the universe. And so breathe before you act, breathe before you speak, breathe before you share your ideas, because what that will do is help to focus all of that, and help you to bring all that channel of inspiration. You have all these new ideas. It'll help you to really channel it, and in a way that will light up and help you to connect and light up everyone else and get them kind of on board. It's just a feeling I'm getting from that. All right, so let's take a look at the archangel that you'll be working with this month. Okay, and this makes sense. So Archangel Michael is the archangel, as you can see here. And this is the card Ego, which is typically the devil card. And so this makes sense to that sporadic energy I was feeling. I feel like the ego is distracting you in some way. That there's been something that's been distracting to you, and it's not a word, but it just went away. But it's keeping you from really standing in your power, okay? And they bring this number because they showed me this when I began, before we began the filming. The angel number is 750. And just to remind you, they're telling me now to remind you of that the monthly video would have been posted before these zodiac readings come out. So make sure you check that out, okay? Some very important information there. So the angel number is 750. It says the changes that you're making or considering are healthful, beneficial, and divinely inspired. Okay, so you might be having some doubts about those changes. And one of the reasons is because, gosh, change means that you're really going to throw up a lot of things, right? There's going to be some loss. And one of the hardest part about loss is the lack of familiarity. And that can really be unsettling when you have routines and you're used to things. And, the idea of having to just learn and, and figure things out when you're already at the top of your game and you got it all going. They just wrote the word progressive. And I don't know, is the sense like where where you are, or what you're doing, and you've made a lot of progress already, and it just maybe seems a little unsettling to make a change and then feel like you just scrap all of that, and what was it all for? Well, the thing you have to remember is it's always with you. The progress you made, it's inside of you. You carry it with you wherever you go, and you adapt wherever it is that you end up, or whatever the changes that you're considering. So don't let your ego talk you out of this change. And frighten you about the challenges. Okay, is what I'm really getting here. Let's look at. Okay, so we're getting a lot of the kings. This is the king of earth, or the king of pentacles, or coins. And again, with the kings, we're looking at that emperor energy as well, which is this stability, this foundation. Someone who has clear authority, mastery over their domain. And so this tells me that you have a good head on your shoulder, in terms of, and that you're in a very good position to be able to make these changes. Okay, so whatever changes you're making, you have a solid foundation, you have a solid grasp of the the gains and the losses, and you know how to, you've calculated this, and you've seen what will be the wins for you, and the risks that are worth taking, and the risks that are worth losing. Okay, and so don't listen to negative talk from yourself or from others around you. It's like this is like the King Midas, because you got the Midas touch, and this just assures you that your sense of this material matters, is sound and solid. And they're saying that this is going to manifest. I just wrote the word manifestation in front of me, huge letters. So this is, these changes that you're considering, they're going to manifest favorably for you. It's just that you got to stay positive, and you got to stay focused. So that energy where I couldn't focus in the beginning, and I told you I was seeing all these words just coming, like it felt like, hey, I'm trying to talk here, guys, stop. So they were doing that on purpose, because your thoughts are not centered, and you're wavering a lot in your goals, and you got to stick to it now. Okay, and don't listen to all that self-doubt. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month. God bless you.